Weekly Soul Tribe Live. It's Power Coach Alicia here. Today, we are kicking off our Love Connection series for October 2022. And in this session, we're talking about peace, love, and protection to strengthen your marriage and release baggage with the full moon. So, one thing that I think is really important in creating a strong foundation for a marriage is having something that you guys say, do, have that is about your marriage, that is creating an environment that you want out of your marriage. And so that's where peace, love, and protection comes in. Hello to whoever you are. If you're on my team, you need to allow StreamYard to see your comments, or for everybody, right? Because everybody's coming up as Facebook user right now. So hello, everybody just coming in here. It is going to be a fabulous session. I am Power Coach Alicia, and I specialize in helping you get out of your own way, put yourself first without feeling guilty, and finding yourself again. I or my lead accountability coach, Morgan, is here live on Wednesdays around 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes we're a little late, like today. I'm a little late, but I am here. We are rocking and rolling, and I'm really excited to dive into this marriage, this love connection. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. For those of you that don't know, I've actually written a book about all the things that Daniel and I use as tools in our marriage. It's called Live the Life You Love Relationships. You can find it on Amazon by searching Alicia Willardson. That's the easiest way to do that. Just make sure you spell my name correctly in order to find that. But that is a great book to learn a whole bunch. Hey, Maya. That is a great book to learn not a whole bunch, but a chunk of really powerful tools to strengthen your relationship. So I'm assuming that Morgan's here, or maybe Anne is here. I'm not sure, but make sure you guys allow StreamYard to see your comments because I cannot see them. All right. So stepping into today. Hey, thanks, Morgan. Stepping into today, will you also tag Anne here, Morgan, if she's not here? That'd be great. And also let her know in Slack just to remind her. Okay, Morgan, perfect. Okay, cool. All right, so I want to talk to you about peace, love, and protection. So Daniel and I never really had anything for our marriage that we used to, to remind ourselves. Oh, okay. To remind ourselves, oh yeah, the kids are here this week, about what our goal is, right? So if we're arguing or, things are off, and I like to say from a place where things feel out of alignment, right? So if you're in alignment, having something that you utilize like that doesn't really create more alignment, if you will. I mean, it can, but that's not the intention of this. This is something that almost brings your marriage back to its center. So I talk a lot about you bringing yourself back to center, or action that you take that brings you back to center. But with this, I'm talking about bringing your marriage back to center. All right. So ours is actually peace, love, and protection. And it is something that I love the three things. There are three goals in our marriage: is peace, love, and protection. And I love them very much. The one challenging thing is when you come up with something that is like your core desired feelings or your core values around your relationship, it becomes blatantly clear how often those core values or those feelings are being challenged, and how you or your partner is not actually living up to those after agreeing to them. And it really shows you why there's more turbulence or more disconnect or what's going on. So we'll dive deeper into each of those in just a second. But I did want to share with you guys this, like I said, this entire month is all about love connection. And one of the biggest, I would say, disconnects in relationships, so just shout out in the comments if this is you, generally is financials. Yeah. How much money we have, how much money we don't have, how much money someone's spending, how much money someone's saving, the different ways of managing money, belief systems around money. It can create discontentment, contention, and disconnection in relationships, right? So for right now, if you want help creating the most phenomenal money management process and systems in your personal life, I use it every single day. still to this day, and I created this process, I don't know, 12 years ago, a very long time ago. I have my money management made easy jumpstart that's going to help you jump into organizing and managing your money for your personal life. All right. So if you would love access to that, just type money in the comments and we'll get that link sent over to you. If you would like my support and help in creating a shift plan where I help you shift from this disconnection within yourself into finding yourself again, all you need to do is shout out breakthrough in the comments. If you're watching this outside of Facebook, both of those links are in the description. So let's talk about peace, love, and protection. So I'm going to share with you our core values, our core desired feelings in our marriage that we've created, and what each of those mean for us, in hopes that you can go and create your own connection, what it means. Like some people are like, it's God, it's family, it's da da da. That's like, I feel that's a core desire of the home. So be careful with that. I think that you want to be really clear on what your core desired feelings and values are for the home, and then also have your core desired feelings and values for your relationship. So for us, peace means seeking to understand. So again, in a disagreement or, not seeing eye to eye, not necessarily like a fight or a big thing. It's like, okay, peace means seek to understand. Where are they coming from? What are they doing their best to say? What do they mean? What is going on with them? Seeking to understand where, well, I already said that. So like where they're coming from. And I think that that is so freaking important, because in relationships, we're always doing our best to be understood. Yes. We're doing our best to explain what we mean. We're doing our best to explain how we feel, where we're coming from, why we're feeling this way, right? Hello to whoever you are. Okay. So peace is seeking to understand, because when you seek to understand another person, it creates peace in the connection with each other. Hey, Cindy, welcome, right? Yeah, Morgan's like, I never really put peace and understand together. Peace and understanding are like, they're a need, right? Oh, hey, Lana, they're a need. If you want peace, you better learn to understand. You better seek to understand. You better come from their perspective. You better put yourself in their shoes. Because if you don't do that, you won't create peace. What you will create is turbulence, because you will be constantly defensive, explaining yourself, making excuses, right? And when you do those things, that creates the disconnect. And if you take this that I'm teaching you now and you apply it to every relationship you have, friendships, employer relationships, your children, all the things, it'll make a world of difference. All right. So next is love. Coming from a place of love. All right. Because at the end of the day, you love this person. And this has been huge for me, because I tend to come from a place of protection of myself. So instead of coming from a place of love, I come from a place of protection. And then when I come from a place of protection, that creates defensiveness, that creates me saying and doing things that, create disconnect, right? But when you come from a place of love, even if you're saying how you feel, okay, and it's not what they want to hear, you can still come from a place of love, right? So I'm not going to say exactly what it was, because, it's really, really personal. And generally I do get pretty personal, but today I'm not going to say exactly what it was. But Daniel and I were talking the other day, and, well, actually, am I? Yeah, I think I am going to say exactly what it was. I wasn't, but now I am. I guess my angels are like, yes, you are. So there has been massive disconnection with Daniel and I lately. Probably like the last, 60 days. We're still going on. So we're about rounding 75 days, 2.5 months. So I said to him, like, you haven't done anything wrong. I'm not mad at you. I'm not irritated with you. Like, there's nothing that you have, said or anything like that, but I just feel highly disconnected. I don't really want you around me. I don't want to be around you, but I don't want you to be outside the house. I want you to be like in the vicinity. I'm like, when you smile at me because you're outside, like decorating and doing Halloween stuff, it's annoying to me and I don't know why. And so in this conversation, I'm just being honest, but it's not like me beating him up. I want to let him know why he is seeing me pulling away when it probably feels, which men usually do, like they're doing their best, they're doing everything right, but they still fill this pool. And so I thought it was very important to be very honest, come from a place of love and saying, hey, I mean, I've really thought about this and I want you to know that you haven't done anything. However, this is how I'm feeling and I'm not sure why. And because of these consistent conversations of me coming from a place of love in, I'm feeling disconnected and it's really bothering me, but you're doing so amazing. Like, this is the most amazing that you have ever been. Um, your attitude is unbelievable. The way you are showing up in our life every day. Like, I'm so proud of you, opposed to coming from a place of protection. Like, I feel so annoyed with you. I don't want to be around you. I'm sick of you and I don't know why. So go away or leave me alone or quit kissing me. Don't touch me, right? Protection of, why am I feeling this way? I don't want you to even show me any affection. I want, and then protection is pushing away, right? So in this instance, for me, in this specific example, coming from a place of love was being honest with him in all ways. I'm feeling all of these ways in disconnect, but I'm also so proud of what you've done and how you show up and da 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 da, right? So that's what love is for us, coming from a place of love. And then protection. Protection is a safe place for them to be heard, plus release all negativity that you've been holding on to, which is why in coming from the place of love, I'm so honest, right? And I'm saying exactly how I feel, exactly where I'm coming from, because I have a safe place. Some of you guys might have heard that I said that and I went, oh, I can't believe you said that. Why? I have a safe place and protection of our marriage to be able to be honest and to be able to be heard and to release all my negativity that I'm holding on to, even though I don't know why it's here. So I came from a place of love and not attacking him, but it was also for protection of our marriage by being honest. And he created that safe space for me to be able to do that. And so now it's starting to release just on its own and other actions I'm taking for myself. And because he wasn't attacked and there was no blaming and there wasn't anything that he needed to do in order to fix what was going on, right? And all of these different things, it's made it to where he was being supportive. Hey, you should do this. Hey, you should do that. Hey, like, he is the biggest penny pincher in the whole world. Like, he never wants to spend money on anything. But like, my physical body is deteriorating every single day. It's getting worse and worse and worse because I'll sit at this computer for 6 or 7 hours before I even get up to go to the bathroom. And I was doing where I would stand up and tilt my camera up on my computer, but it's created this situation where I don't even remember to do that. And then I'm standing up and it's weird and my computer's down low. And so you're like looking at my nose, like it's a whole thing. So I told him, I'm like, I really want an automatic raising desk and I want one of those treadmills. So I want to be able to pull out the treadmill and walk and then put it back away and sit down and push a button and my desk will lower, Well, to do the whole setup is like $650. And then I have a penny pinching husband. Now, generally I would just go spend it, but we're coming into the holidays and his landscaping season is coming to an end. So I'm being mindful of stuff like that. But because of this environment of peace, love, and protection, he's like, you have to do that. You need that right now. I think it's going to help you a ton. I think it's going to help move stagnant energy that's within you. And you are going to strengthen your feet and your body. You're going to feel better. Da, 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 da. So it was like, he was supportive. He's always supportive, but it came so much different than it ever has before. So I want to ask you guys to shout out in the comments, like, out of peace, love, and protection. Actually, let me rephrase it this way. As we've been talking, what is one word or a few words that have popped up for you that you want to have as your core values and your core desired feelings in your own relationship? So go ahead and shout that out in the comments. I would love to hear that from you. Yes. Remember that it is the season to spend a shit ton of money. So if you want help managing your money like a freaking boss, how I do it every single day, I literally have thousands of dollars on hand and any given day. Any given day, I have thousands of dollars on hand. It is allotted. I have it broken down. Like, it's not just sitting in a big pile, because if you don't tell your money where to go, it disappears, right? So it is all allotted. I know where it's going, but thousands of dollars on hand. So at this point in time, well, At this point in time, we make less than our like highest level that we made. But when we were making the most money, we had the least amount of money. And the lesser money we have now compared to then, we have way more of it. We're managing it better. It flows and stays a lot longer because of the money management made easy system. So if you would like to learn this system in your own life, and this is just for like your personal finances, I have an entire other system I follow for my business finances. I want you to throw it on the word money in the comments and we will get you the link for that. If you'd like my help, helping you shift out of the disconnect with yourself and helping you get back to that center and finding yourself again, all you need to do is throw down the word breakthrough in the comments and I'll do a free life breakthrough session with you. Or if you're watching this outside of Facebook, feel free to click the link below. So we've got acceptance, we have love, we have peace. Awesome. So think of 3 to 5 words that you want for your relationship, for core values, core desired feelings, and then define what they mean. So once you have your words, I think 3 is a good start. Define what they mean and then start living by them and you'll see things shift so freaking much. All right, so let's look at the full moon coming up October 9th. That is my biological dad's anniversary. I don't talk a lot about our anniversary. It is his birthday. I don't talk a lot about him, but September 9th is the anniversary of his death. October 9th is his birthday. We usually have a cinnamon roll and Pepsi on his birthday because it's what he loved. We need to have fried bologna sandwiches on the anniversary of his death and a Pepsi because he loved fried bologna sandwiches. So October 9th is full moon. Full moon is all about releasing, letting go, right? Getting rid of the things that no longer serve you. This full moon occurs when the sun is in Libra and it's opposite to the moon in Aries, okay? It's a time of culmination and a promise of fulfillment. That what was started at the full moon, right, is now time, it's coming to fruition, but reminding you what you need to release in order to make space. And it's also every time the full moon comes in, and it's also an emotional time, a time of romance, fertilization, and relationships. So it is the absolute perfect time for you to create your marriage core desired feelings. So there is that polarity between Libra, right, and Aries. They're on the opposite sides because Aries represents self and Libra represents others. So you're about you and about other people, and it's this back and forth energy. Aries is about self-esteem. Libra is about compromise. So through the energy of Libra, we are aware of the need for relationships and all that comes with maintaining them, compromising, negotiating, the graciousness, and the balancing of those relationships. That all comes from the Libra side. But from the Aries side, it's all about self-assertiveness and leading and personal courageousness. And so it's really stepping into your personal power. And okay, fantastic, Lana. It's really about stepping into your personal power. And then it's also about stepping into nurturing and developing those relationships deeper, right? And maybe letting go of those relationships that no longer serve you, that are causing you some angst and, disconnect from yourself, your life, or relationships where you feel like you got to work extra hard and it's just causing this battle, this issue. It's time to let them go no matter how amazing they are, right? So reason, season, or lifetime, remember that. So the full moon urges us to create that balance, harmony between meeting our personal needs and tending to the needs of our significant other or our friends, and between that independence and that autonomy or that dependence and that companionability, right? So you're back and forth in these. So pay attention that you're not too much about yourself. You're not too much about other people. That's going to create a pull back and forth, and you're going to feel unbalanced if you're too far one or the other. So for me today, I show up or I wake up really quick. Morgan, can you please send a message to Empire Builder people, Melissa St. Peter and Jasmine Darden, that I'm going to be about 5 minutes late for the retreat because I want to get through this. Well, let's do 10 minutes late for the retreat. I would appreciate it. So the Empire Builder program, Jasmine Darden and Melissa St. Peter. Thanks so much. Okay. So this morning I did something completely different. Now I used to do this all the time, and then, you get in a habit, you get in a consistency, you get in a flow, and then you disconnect from that, even though that thing that you were doing was good for you, right? So I wake up this morning and The one thing I don't do is check on in with my team. I don't check my task manager software. I don't know what anybody's doing. I don't know what any questions anybody has. I don't do none of it. I don't get on Facebook. Don't do that either. I go because those were my morning habits. They've been my morning habits for months, probably like 6 months now. I'm going to check Facebook. I'm going to check in with my team. I'm going to look at Asana and start my task. I'm going to be on my phone. I didn't do none of that. So I woke up this morning. I talked to Daniel for a little while. I got out of bed. My sacred space was reset yesterday. I really worked very hard last night when I got off work and set my sacred space so that I can make sure I'm in my soul center on when my day starts and on that regular basis throughout the day. So I decided I was going to create a brew in my diffuser, even though I'm not even in my room. My sacred space is in like this tip out area of my room. I don't know what you call those, like a bay area section. So I have like this whole nice section, right? And there's a brew going in my room. I'm not even in there, but I want to set the tone. I want to set the energy. Anytime I go in there, because that's where I go in to go to the bathroom, I want to smell that. I want to feel that energy. I've got my little fountain going, and I've got my what the fuck are those lights called? Oh, my Himalayan salt lamp on, and I'm not even in there, but it doesn't matter. I want the energy to be set, right? So I got all that set up this morning. I sit down, I do my meditation. When I get done with my meditation, I instantly turn on Motiversity on YouTube, on my TV, and I've got that blasting. I've got it really loud because I'm going to go get in the shower. If you don't know what Motiversity is, go to YouTube and search. It's amazing for power, fire, just kick your fucking ass. So I'm listening to that. I'm taking my shower. I get done with my shower and I'm almost on the schedule that I want to be, just slightly off, but pretty much on the schedule I want to be. At this point, again, I haven't talked to my team still to this moment. Right now, don't know. They need to help each other. They need to be there for each other. They need to answer each other's questions. They need to step up in their leadership roles. I don't need to be there. That's why I have a team. That's why I built my company the way I have, right? To where I don't need to show up and grind to be there and do everything, right? So still haven't been there to this moment. I sit down, I do my money gratitude, I do my personal intentions, I do my actual gratitude, I track my money, I go into my daily profit levers. From there, I had to do a quick theme for my retreat workbook. That was the first thing I did for work, was my profit levers, and then my retreat workbook, getting that updated. Threw on some makeup, showed up here. So I get a text from Crystal saying, "Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I noticed you didn't pop in. You didn't say hi this morning." Yep, I'm just protecting my power. I'm starting myself off. I'm making sure that I'm balanced. So what I'm saying here is I did this for me. Because when I step into the task manager software, all the freaking questions that are had, the 70,000 times I've answered the questions, what's going on with this person, the drama over here, this person, that, all of that, I start my day pissed off. I start my day frustrated. I start my day irritated. I start my day all over the place, and I don't want that for myself anymore. And that was a perfect decision that I made for myself today, stepping into this full moon with the Aries and Libra, right? So today I chose, I guess it would be, I got to remember, self. So I chose Libra step today, and then I'm stepping into helping you guys, and that's going into Aries, and I go into my retreat. So I'll be about everybody else all day long. And then as soon as my day's over, I need to create some sort of ritual for myself. My day's over to give back that harmony, give back that balance. Does this make sense? Not just in this full moon. This should be a consistent way that you run your day. Where do you give to yourself first thing before you give to other people? Once you're done giving to other people, how are you giving back to yourself? In order to wrap that back all up, create that harmony so that when you're done, you don't feel depleted. Okay? So that's what I want to give you there. So let me see where I'm at on my notes. So the Libra sun is diplomatic, it's equality minded, it's fair minded. The Aries moon values on authenticity, it's energized by independent efforts. And so what happens is anytime you're in a full moon, it always illuminates the conflict between the opposing signs. So it's going to bring all that to the surface. But if you're aware of that, which is why we have these sessions, you can actually work with them for amazingness. If you neglect either end of them, it's going to backfire on you. So the goal is to create that harmony, right? Remember, the full moon is about emotional declaration. So it's something that's been building inside of you, likely of a personal nature. And now is the time when the energy is saying you've got to let it out. So over the next coming weeks, you're going to discover what that declaration means for you. But for now, you can't sit in your feelings. You need to get in and get that all released. All right. Also, this full moon is illuminating the conflict between the me and the you. So what's again is going to happen is you can give too much to other people. You could be too much about yourself. So again, being and paying attention to that is so important. But always also remember that the full moon illuminates the things that you aren't paying attention to. It illuminates the things that are like maybe your darkness or the things that you've kind of shut out, the things that you're not paying attention to. So it's a very important time to be paying attention to those, let them come up and release what doesn't serve you and go to work on the things and growing through the things that will help you be a stronger, better person. All right. So with all of that, I want to do a full moon reading with you guys. And I want you to remember what I said about the full moon today. All right. Because it's coming up October 9th in 4 short days. I guess that is Sunday from the time that I'm recording this. We're going to do a full moon spread. Our first card is going to be what is falling away and what do I need to forgive. The next card is going to be what's illuminated. What's the full moon showing you? Okay. And then the third card is going to be what is coming next for you. All right. So let's step into this reading and then we'll wrap up today's session. Also, remember, Money Management Made Easy. That's your jumpstart training. You can go through that to get your financials set, and then you can step into the Money Management full-on course, right? So if you want to really get a jumpstart on managing your money and, creating that consistent flow of cash for you, and it's really about managing money. It's not about what you do to generate the money first and foremost, just so you know. All you need to do is type money in the comments. If you want my help shifting out of this disconnect that you have with yourself and stepping into finding yourself again, I will do a free life breakthrough session with you. All you need to do is go down the word breakthrough. Or if you're watching this outside of Facebook, just click the link below. All right. So what is falling away and what do you need to forgive? Whoop, it's upside down. So when the card is upside down, it means opposite. So right instantly, because it's a luck card, it's going to be bad luck. And we're going to explain how to turn it into good luck. It's going to be opposite than that for you if you don't take the action. So the action that needs to be taken here is, I'm really hearing self. So like first and foremost, I would say, one, your bad luck is going to be dissipating only if you put yourself in your spotlight and do what it is that you need to do for yourself. When you do what you need to do for yourself, it's going to turn that around. You're going to have that good luck. You're going to have that manifestation. What it is you want is going to come to fruition. If you don't, you're going to continue down this track. Who do you need to forgive? I'm still hearing yourself. What's being illuminated with the full moon is this action that you're taking, where you've been in, what you have been doing. It's gaining momentum. Keep going. Stay in that. The team, the people that you're with, the people who are supporting you, your angels are saying, perfect. That's what you want. You want to stick with those people. You want to stick with this. It is gaining momentum and it's something that is going to work out the way that you want. So the full moon is showing you to stay this course. Okay. And then what comes next? What's going to come next is there's going to be a relationship here, somebody that you really need to forgive, right? And this can't even be made up with the full moon being part of it being all about other people, right? In Aries. So with that being said, you're going to have somebody that you need to forgive. So first and foremost, you need to forgive yourself and really, come back to that center, do that center work. And then your luck is going to change. As your luck changes, the actions that you're taking is going to gain momentum. And you're going to see some amazing results from that momentum. And then again, continue to step forward. You also there's somebody you need to forgive in this journey as part of this whole transformation. So if you don't forgive yourself and do that inner work, you're not going to gain the momentum. And whoever this person is, whatever this relationship is, it's one person in specific that you really need to work through whatever is going on here. It's just going to get worse. All right. So that is your full moon reading. That is your guidance of what you need to be doing and where you need to be paying attention and the action that you need to take. So I am going to take a quick picture of this so you guys can see it. I'll post it in the group as soon as I remember to later. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about Money Management Made Easy. Can't wait to jump on a free breakthrough session with you. If you guys need anything, you have any questions, your connection coach here is Anne. Also, Morgan is around here. She's my lead accountability coach for the life coaching division. We are here to support you every freaking step of the way. We will see you guys back here next week where we continue our Love Connection series. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.